USA! Welcome to Flag Stewards, be a stud citizen, reminders from our flag. Yeah, we're relaying some U.S. history and civics info each day, and today it's for Monday, May 3rd of 2021. So where's our flag? This is how we start each day. We want to make sure we know that we've got our U.S. flag in the right position, whether that's at school, home, or business. So where's our flag, the U.S. flag at half-staff today? Well, we've got 5 half-staffs ongoing. 2, I'd say, are in blue, meaning they're new, kind of new. Basically, they're picking up where other half-staffs have ended. The statewide half-staff ended in New York, but there's a continuing half-staff in New York City for a fallen officer, and the same thing in the state of North Carolina. The U.S. flag half-staff has ended for a fallen soldier, but it continues for 2 fallen police officers. And click on the link below to find out about the honorees and details about those half-staffs. Today's historical moment from our flag. We're recalling the Birmingham Campaign. What is that? Well, on this date, May 3rd in 1963, towards the end of a 5-week Birmingham campaign, that's what it's dubbed as, where they protested racial segregation. Well, national attention came upon Birmingham, Alabama, their shocking treatment of Black Americans, especially the African-American children or students who were marching peacefully through their downtown. City officials, namely Bull Connor, ordered firefighters to disperse the protesting student marchers with blasts of fire hose water set so high that it could peel the bark off a tree. In fact, the high-pressure water ripped clothes off students, pushed kids over the tops of cars, rolled them down the sidewalks and streets. And wherever students couldn't be persuaded to stop protesting, then police dogs were set on them. And that was captured in pictures. And boy, did it bring out some emotions across America that things need to change in Birmingham and in the South in general. The horrific scenes of student protesters being forcibly harmed by city workers made national news the next day and began calls for desegregation from citizens and government officials across the U.S. The jailing of hundreds of adult and student citizens and the public injury to those who kept trying to protest led to changes in Birmingham's leadership. It catapulted America to pass the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and it elevated Martin Luther King's reputation. Why? Well, because the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, led by Martin Luther King, they organized this all. They knew if they antagonized Birmingham City's leaders with peaceful but confrontational protests, the national attention would come, and their pursuit of more liberties for Birmingham and across the South could be fulfilled, and it worked. Despite the controversy of recruiting students, it did work. And here's a couple of inspirational quotes from that day, or from that time. We're going to walk, 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 freedom, freedom, freedom. That's what the thousands of students chanted as they were leaving the 16th Street Baptist Church, which you see here pictured. And, even in the face of police warning them that back off or you'll get wet. All right. And here's a quote from Martin Luther King during that time. Don't worry about your children who are in jail. Yeah, literally, your children are in jail. The eyes of the world are on Birmingham. We're going to go on in spite of dogs and fire hoses. We've gone too far to turn back now. And to learn more about it, you can check out the video here. That's your challenge for our flag today. Learn more about the Birmingham Campaign by checking out the biography video of those events. It's kind of funny crazy that MLK said that. Don't worry about your children who are in jail. The eyes of the world are on Birmingham. We're going to go on in spite of dogs, fire hoses. We're gone too far to turn back now. Just like freedom in the Revolutionary War. It's got, when push comes to shove, you got to do what you got to do. Students across America at home or school, inspired by the students of Birmingham who, with MLK, protested and won civil liberties for their community. Let's pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's it. Go out, be a stud citizen. That means go out, be a good, awesome citizen. Keep America beautiful. And remember, in God we trust.